Dear brother, there will always be people out there who will succeed while you don't. Not because they're better than you, but they're more consistent than you. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Take this ride home with me, bro. Listen, man, there's some things you're really good at doing. There's some things that would make you a ton of money. There's some things that you can do, some gifts you have that can change your life and your whole family's life today if you start being consistent at it. There are people out there that do the same thing you do, and they're not as good at it as you. And you'll watch and say, man, I wonder why they prospering. I wonder why they getting it on. I can do that. You can do that with your eyes blindfolded and your hands behind your back. And here they are, can't do it as good as you, but they study. They put the time in. Don't let your gifting become your crutch. Don't let your gifting become the reason why you don't succeed. Now, I know some of y'all like, yo, that sound crazy, bro. That sound crazy for me to be, don't let my gift become my crutch. My gift is everything. That's your problem. You think your gift is everything. Your gift is good. You're born with certain things. All of us are born with certain traits that nobody can ever take from us. It's a fact. We're born with traits that no one can take from us, that no one taught you. I believe everybody has one or two things that they can do that nobody had to teach them. It's called an innate ability. An innate ability. Let me say that right. And you have it. Some of you have the gift to counsel. Some of you have the gift to help people. Some of you have the gift to build. Some of you have the gift to prosper financially. Some of you just got that dog in you that nobody can stop you from doing anything. Some of you you were born tenacious, right? You were born tenacious. Some of you were born with just the skill level that other people got to yearn and fight for. But don't take for granted that you have that. Don't take for granted that you have that, because it's consistency behind the gift that makes you a world changer. You want to be a world changer? Become consistent with the gift you have. Keep on doing it. Stay on top of it. I remember when I started this podcast, first of all, I was scared to start it. I've been speaking all my life since the age of 14 years old. So it wasn't about the microphone. What it was is an audience, a new audience of people worldwide. And I'm like, man, the biggest thing for most podcasters is you don't want to come off like you know it all, right? And so one of my biggest reasons for being scared was because I didn't want to come off like that. Like, who is this guy thinking he know everything? Man, that's why you won't catch a podcast with me saying I know everything. I'm just a guy who suffered some horrendous things, have served the world while I was suffering anyway, buried my child, kept on suffering, buried my father 4 months later, kept suffering, and eulogized my mom 4 years later, carried a church, traveled the world, raised my babies, man, gone through divorce. I'm not a perfect guy at all. I just suffered and was able to make it, and I know there's guys out there like me. So, but as far as the gifting, man, can I get on here and talk? Yeah. But what good is it if I'm not being consistent at it? Right? I had to learn some things about podcasting that, so what, you can talk. I had to learn things about really inviting my audience in and really how to hook into y'all and y'all hook into me, and we build relationship without never knowing each other. Whole lot I had to learn, but consistency had to teach me that. There was days, man, I ain't feel good. I ain't know what to say. And guess what? I had to get on here and figure it out. I had to get on here tired, figure it out. My mind tired, figure it out. There's some times I taught some things on here that I was still struggling with, right? Because it wasn't about me being perfect in it. It was about me being able to say things that I haven't achieved yet to teach myself. I've learned a lot about me just doing these podcasts. I've learned a lot about my weaknesses doing these podcasts. My goodness. Podcasts. I've learned about the things I need to strengthen doing these podcasts. Believe me, bro, I learned a lot from my own podcast because it's just wisdom, some wisdom I didn't know I had. And some things, again, I haven't achieved yet that I'm still working on, right? But it took consistency, man. So what I'm saying to you, man, if you're trying to figure out fatherhood, you can't be perfect at fatherhood. Just be consistent at fatherhood. You're trying to figure out how to be a husband. You can't be a perfect husband, but be consistent at being a husband. You're trying to be a better son, a better businessman. Whatever you're trying to do, make sure that you're consistent at being it, right? Just keep on doing it, because perfection is the reason why some of us don't accomplish the things that we really want to accomplish, because we're trying to be perfect. And for us as men, the expectation is that we're going to be perfect. The expectation is we're going to get everything right. That's the expectation, and we have to live with that. Everybody else can fall apart. We can't fall apart because of how the world views us. And I get it, there's a duty in being a man, but sometimes it's hard because of the thought that I gotta do this perfect. I gotta do this. And the fact is, bro, you don't have to be perfect. You have to be yourself. Be consistent at being you, right? And the parts of you that aren't so healthy, work on that so you can be a better you. But be you. Don't try to be something else that somebody else is and try to stand up and try to impress somebody with something that you're not. The problem with that is, the problem with trying to be something you're not is it won't last. You can be great at something for 10 days, even though that's not you, and you still fall apart, right? So be consistent. Keep on working it. Keep on working it, whatever you're trying to do. And I want to leave y'all with this. When it comes to working your stuff, the greatest thing you can work on is not your business, not going to get money, and all that. I know some of y'all about to cut it off right now. What's it about, bro? It's about the relationships in your life, the valuable relationships in your life. Because all those resources you're trying to get, they all go toward making relationships better, making life better. Bro, make sure you have a good life. Right? There's a lot you can accomplish. There's a lot you can go get, but make sure you have a good life. And part of having a good life is building good, solid relationships with the people around you. Your kids, make sure you locked in, right? Jump into their world. In fact, go check my playlist. I got about 4 or 5 videos in my playlist about fatherhood, right? I'm a father of 4, man. My son is 20, finishing up his second year of college. That was a transition, man. Seeing my boy become a man, right? And allowing him to become a man. That's a whole nother podcast. But somebody out there remind me to do the podcast about allowing your son to become a man. In your eyes, because they're going to become men regardless, but in your eyes. I got twin daughters, 18 years old, man, ready to graduate high school. That's a whole nother thing, because I got to prepare them for the real world. And my baby girl, she's going into 2nd grade. So I'm a dad, man. And I wasn't always a good dad. And what I'm saying is not because I was bad or yelling or screaming or beating my kids. The thing that made me a bad dad is I was there, right there, but sometimes not present with them in my heart, right? And I was always worried about something else. I was building a global ministry. I was trying to take care of their mom while she was sick. I was doing all this stuff. So it was hard for me to lock in. I was taking care of them. They didn't have no need, but I wish that when I look back, I wish that I could have been present in their lives, like present, like in their world, present, not just in their lives, but in their world. That's what I'm trying to say. And some of you are dealing with that. It's like, yo, I'm right there, but then you learn, man, I could be more present with them in their world. That's what I had to work on. So be present, man. You got a love of your life, man. Work through it, right? If you were a horrible woman, walk away. But if you got a good woman, bro, work through it. Work through the things that don't seem like they're working right. Raise your kids, man. Love the people around you. Them homeboys that rode with you through everything, ride with them. Because that's who you need in life. You need a mean team as a man to get through life, bro. Hey, man, I just wanted y'all to ride with me. Throw some wisdom in your ear. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Let's build something great together. The greatest thing we can build is our lives. Y'all see me keep on looking over somebody backing up. I don't need them to hit my truck. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Become part of the Dear Brother podcast, where grown men keep growing. And let's end this podcast like we always do. Yesterday was history, and tomorrow's a mystery. All we got is right now, bro. What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do about it? Love you to pieces, bro. Stand tall. I'm proud of you. Until next time. Peace.